Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode. I just started filming, did terribly, seriously so badly on this floor, I don't even want to talk about it. It was a really bad opening, so I'm redoing it anyway because there's a couple of stuff I don't think I explained very well. First of all, hello everybody and welcome to another episode. We're on level 3, the Pillars of Light. We've got this puzzle here, which I talked about at the end of the last episode. A lone pillar of light stands alone in the night, which we will deal with. However, we've got some orders of business first. We've got these levels up to sort out. I know what I'm doing with every single player as well now, which is awesome. But also, there was something I missed on the previous floor that actually nobody mentioned in the comments. So it makes me wonder a little bit how many of you kind of have done like a full run through of the game. Because usually, you know, this was quite a big thing for me to have missed. But it's fine, I know about it now that I've done the second floor. Back here in the more maze-like area of the second floor, sorry, there was this switch here which I totally missed, and it opened a door back here which I also totally missed, which slowly opens, and if you're quick enough you can see it opening to this. Now this isn't technically a secret, you don't get the ding noise, but if you pick up this you do. So I suppose in a weird way it's a secret, but at the bottom can you see here it says treasure found, 1 out of 7. Now that's because this game has secrets, of which we've already got way more than 7, but it's also got treasures. Now treasures, I don't know, I would say particularly difficult secrets are the iron doors. I'm just hoping to find my way back through here properly now. Yeah, it's this way. I would say that the big secrets are the iron doors, but you also get these treasures too, which aren't always that difficult to find. They usually you'll have to go into more effort to get them though. There's 7 of them in the game. You can get an achievement for them. I don't know whether they have any impact past that because I didn't get them all on my first run through, but I will on this time. And I've heard that all you have to do is pick them up to get credit for having them, and then you can just throw them away. As you can see here, it's got no use. It just weighs something. It takes up a valuable inventory slot, and it says a beautifully crafted chalice, but spelt wrong with an S, with gem decorations. It must be worth a fortune. I'm going to keep it just in case it does have a use later. Maybe if you have all of the treasures it does something, maybe. I don't know though. And the other benefit is I could just drop it here, and as long as I remember where it was, maybe you guys could remind me if it ever came to that. I could always go back if they did have a use later. But yeah, so that was a treasure which I missed, but we've now got. There will be another treasure to be had in the Pillars of Light, which I got on my test run, and that made me remember. Oh right, okay. That's something that I missed on the previous floor. So the puzzle here is a pretty good one. What we're going to do is take our torches, of which we've got made sure we've got plenty of, and we're going to put them all on this pillar in the middle, and take them off of the walls on the side. And by doing that, we open the door. So this is one of the more complicated puzzles, one of the early ones that you start to find, and it kind of shows you. Oh yeah, there's a monster there too. We can throw a bomb at him to show you guys what those are like. There you go. That's what a bomb's like, everybody. And also, I'll probably start using them more than I thought, because I'm probably going to put the bombs onto Arachnia, because that's probably better than a spear when she runs out of mana. But obviously these are a finite resource too, because they're consumed once you've used them. And you never get them back, unlike like arrows or crossbow bolts and stuff, or rocks and so forth. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, this gives you a nice idea of what some of the puzzles that we're going to be seeing coming up are like. Also, I need to equip a torch because I got rid of all of them. And you will start to see some weird kind of... it grows on me, this game. Like, the puzzles, at first I think, oh, what the hell is that? How was I ever supposed to know that? And then as time goes by, I start to think, actually, that's really clever and quite cool. So we've got an archer over there. He's firing frost bolts at us, which is wonderful of him. Now... I'm going to let that hit me, it's fine. We got 3 people that have leveled up. Let's deal with this. So, Arachnia, and some of you might not agree, I didn't have a whole load of people saying this, but Arachnia is going to be an earth mage. 2 reasons. One, somebody said, oh yeah, like an insect, like a spider that poisons people? Come on, she's got to be an earth mage. I think that was an awesome idea. It didn't come to me before. I think that's a really good idea. So she's going to be an earth mage. Also, I went fire before, so I kind of want to see something different. Fire, I've already explained quite well. They're just big nuke attacks that drain your mana really quickly. Let's see, and then you spend all your time resting and stuff, so let's see how an earth mage goes. That's also the second reason too, is that we get resist poison here by going into earth, and one of those spells gives us even more resist poison, which is very nice for this floor, and I'll let you guys find out why when we get to that. I don't know whether that'll be in this episode or not. This is a long ass floor, by the way. This is going to be a long recording session, so I'm trying to keep up the pace a little bit. Anyway, so she's going to be an earth mage, sorted. Natalie is going to go into assassination a little bit for now. Oh, hello. sneaking up on me like that. That's not cool. Do you see how much damage the bombs do? Like how quickly he died there. And Natalie is going to go a little bit into assassination for now, just so that she can get that little bit of extra damage. But I do need to be mindful and keep her with dodge too. And lastly, Chaos. He is going to go. Hold on, let me get a glass of water. Because I'm so thirsty recently, and I don't know why. Chaos is going axes. That was a pretty resounding yes, go axes. I think I had like 2 or 3 people say go swords. No, axes is where it's at. Come on. Okay, so he's going to get a little bit more strength there. So yeah, that's our setup. Liz has been kind of useless through most of this so far. I know that Natalie, I know that Arachnia is now a Earth Mage, and I didn't just cast an Earth spell. I will still use Fire from time to time because I think it's a useful ability. What was I saying? Yeah, Liz has been kind of useless recently, but fear not, my friends. In this very room, she is about to become very useful. And it's weird actually for me right now playing because I've just spent like hours. It took me like 2, maybe 3 hours to get through this floor on my test run. And the whole time Liz was playing like a totally different character. So right now she's only got a torch, and that's why I'm not equipping her with a spear. Okay, so we've got this bat here too, who we can deal with. And the enemies in this room kind of messed me up earlier. One of them made me poo myself a little bit. And Liz gains her level. Right, now for Liz, she's also going into assassination a little bit. You can see we've already got the quick shot from missile weapons. We could go a little bit further for dex, but no, let's just go assassination. I don't want to talk about builds too early in this video. Right, so down there is progressing into the dungeon, where he died earlier. And started re-recording the video. But we've also got this little thing here, some pits of doom down there. Do we want to go down the pits of doom? I hate going down the pits of doom because of Arachnia. She always gets so low. I don't think there's anything down there. I think there's a couple of snails. We're gonna leave it. If you guys really want, let me know. But okay, there's a hidden switch here which opens this door here. You might think, oh yeah, top trumps, look, we got a secret. Well, you don't get the secret noise. There's a shuriken though, badass. Well, there's also a hidden switch. Shuriken isn't the reward in itself. The shuriken is merely used to be thrown at the pressure pad back there. And now we get the secret. And this is an awesome secret. I'm going to take this torch. We need torches for later on in the dungeon, for the iron door. We get 3 broadhead arrows, and we also get a short bow. Now, bows work in a different way to magic or regular weapons in that you need to have both your weapons both your hands in use for them. If you remember a while ago, we had these poison arrows. I'm going to use these straight away. I'm also going to give Arachnia the torch and drop the spear, so Arachnia can only cast spells for now. I'm going to use the poison arrows along with the short bow because once you use these, they will then become regular arrows, and because they become a different type of item, the game doesn't then automatically pick them back up for you, and it's just a pain in the arse. And if we can get a stack of 6 broadhead arrows all on that one thing, that means I can fire 6 shots in a fight without having to fuck about in my inventory, if that makes sense. Excuse my French. So that's how I'm doing that. The reason why you need 2 hands is if I just right click, it says no ammo, no ammo, no ammo. So you need it to be in both your hands, and we're going to start with the poison ones. So yeah, and also because we're already 12 in missile weapons, she gets to fire this a bit quicker. So it's quite nice. The bow itself does how much damage? It's got 12 attack power with 12 speed, which is quite nice. And by the end of the floor, we'll also have replaced that. Like, it starts to really turn up well for missile weapon characters during this floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and this time I'm not going to die, guys. Okay, oh yeah, right, okay. Yeah, this is why I died. Ugh. Right, so we've got a door here with a keyhole. Interesting. No key, obviously. We've also got a gate here. Can you see over in the distance there's another gate with like a monster standing behind it? And there's another gate there, and there's another gate there off on the right. All of those have got monsters. This is like another trap room. We can press this button here to open the gate. When we stand on this pressure pad here, we're going to close the gate behind us. Everyone's going to come out and attack us. But the first time I played this, I found this quite hard, but you can actually drop them down a pit there in an interesting way, which I'll show you. But this time I found something more fun you can do. You can take a rock, drop it on the pressure pad, it closes the gate as if we're behind it, releases everyone, but we're still super safe. We're happy. We're awesome. So I'm going to pick up that rock again. That'll be important. I'm going to open the switch again, and now I'm going to piss off someone. Okay, so this guy's been pissed off. Right, he stood on this pressure pad. Ah, no, don't do that. Come on. You know you want to attack me. There we go. Oh, I've just poisoned myself. What happened there was he trod on the pressure pad, closing the gate, causing the game to cast the spell on me. That sucks. But that's one way you could do it, actually. You could poison the area behind the gate and then just, like, close it again. Now, what we're going to do, though... Actually, I'm going to cast a fire spell. What we're going to do is open this. He's going to come at us. And now, if any of his buddies try and come too, they're going to stand on that pressure plate behind him. And what's going to happen then? Well, we'll be fine because it's just closed the gate, can you see? So, you can complete this room totally at your leisure without any trouble whatsoever. Just by taking them one at a time. And like, that's a big part of this game, I'd say. Fighting enemies one at a time, that's kind of the key to winning. So, this guy's got aggro on us, it looks like. We're going to precast. And we're going to come out. We're going to back up. We're going to shoot him. I don't know whether that hit the gate or what. And now we're going to back out. And again, obviously, avoiding stuff is a big thing in Grimrock, which I didn't do very well before, because despite doing this trick with the door, I'm going to be honest, like, they destroyed me. I backed myself into a corner, and they just really owned me. It wasn't good. Okay. Now, what you can do, what might have just flicked through some of your minds, because it just flicked through mine, is what you can do is you could lure him onto this pressure plate and then somehow pick up this shuriken and, like, drop him down. And that won't kill him, but it will do a lot of damage to him. And if you were then to follow him down the pit, you would find him down there. That becomes a thing later on. As I say, the interaction between this floor and the next floor, like, it goes up and up and up as the game goes along. So anyway, we've got another guy here. Do I want to rest? I don't want to rest because that's going to trigger more story, which I don't want to do just yet. I'm going to be blunt about it. Okay, so we're going to do that. Come on, come attack me. There you go, you're a good boy. Right. Arachnia is out of energy once again. You might have seen me doing something slightly different on Arachnia earlier as well, which I can explain to you, because the magic system gets a little bit more complicated. Yeah, hello. No. This feels horrible taking so long to fight these guys, like after kind of how I've been playing before. Did I explain the benefit of having two, what the drawback of having... Okay, so with a guy with a bow, right, we need both hands. And what's so good about that is she will never miss. Not only does she have range, while other characters like Arachnia can cast at range with just one hand. So why does a missile weapon person need two? Does that seem imbalanced to you guys? Well, in a way it's not, because she will never miss with these. I guess in the same token, a mage will never miss with their spells, but also by the same token, it costs way less energy to use these things. So she has the cost of ammo and needs two hands, but she'll never miss, and she's got some nice range with some nice speed on her projectiles too. So that's kind of the drawback there. Right, okay, so this room is safe, and I have officially got further than I did last time when I was filming. Right. So yeah, one interesting way you can win this fight is to take our friendly rock again. You could place it on there, and like you could stand on this when someone comes to attack you, and then they'll drop down the pit. Again, there's nothing in that pit. I wouldn't worry about it. Now, this room doesn't actually lead anywhere, but don't forget we've got a door back there with a key, which we need to find. We've got a flask there. I'm going to give that to Arachnia. She becomes our potion person, I've decided. She doesn't have much carry capacity, so I'm a bit worried about doing that at all with her. Anyway, we can pull that lever, which does... yeah, okay, so that lever lets us go out. It opens this door here and it lets us get back out nicely. So that's what that lever does. Yeah, she doesn't have much carrying capacity, but she's going to become our alchemist. And I will show you alchemy when it becomes very much needed later in this floor. Shuriken on the floor, don't need it. Right. Okay, so that's that room. We've got our key. We've got some food here, straight over to Chaos. We've got some more stuff here. Tar bread. Is that tar bread? No, not tar bread. What's that called? Yeah, tar bead. That's it, right. And those make really nice potions. So yeah, we've got the key and we can go forward. And I will explain Arachnia's magic thing in just a second. Right, but we've got a note here. The stuff just keeps piling on. The note reads, "I haven't slept well lately. There is an echo in my dreams that is too faint to hear. I wonder what it is trying to tell me. Turum." Okay, so Turum, this is a character. We're going to see a lot of notes as we go forward, and a lot of them are by Turum. We're going to get to know this guy quite well. This is another way that this game tells the story in quite an interesting way. And also, there's a mode of the game where you can play as Turum, which is just like ridiculous if you do something specific on your playthrough, which I'm going to show you guys later, which is just like crazy. It's very cool. So anyway, and that mode basically means you go through the dungeon with just one character, which is nuts. And I kind of want to try, but I wouldn't LP that. I'm sure that would be just like insane hardcore, very difficult to do. But yeah. We've now got this room, we've got a save crystal, and that, my friends, is the end of the floor, right over there. All right, so I guess I will see. No, we're not done with the video. I like this. I like it in games. Honestly, let's save, shall we? I like it in games where the developers like tease you. Like I'm watching a Tomb Raider 2 LP at the moment, and there's a bit in some of the levels when you're on like an offshore rig area where like there's a door that's shut, and you can see like really early in a previous level that's just on the other side of the door, and you've been playing for like hours just to get to the next area. And this is very much a similar thing. Like anyone would think, oh, why can't we just walk across that gap between the pits of doom? Why can't we do that and then just leave? Well, you can't, and that's going to tease you more and more and more as you make continuous trips back to this save crystal as you go really deep into the pillars of light. And I just love it. I think it's really, really cool. Down in that pit again, I think it's just snails. No secrets. I'm not going to be doing it. Actually, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. It just sounds so painful going down there. Oh yeah, one of these guys. I think this is the last one of these guys we're going to see in the entire game. So, I don't know. Does that fill you with a warm, fuzzy feeling by any chance? He's down. It kind of does with me because stuff starts getting... I kind of think this is probably one of the hardest floors in the game. Okay, so leather greaves. We could put those on Chaos for more protection if we really wanted, but he doesn't have light armor proficiency yet. So we'll just keep them. Oh no, he does. He does have light armor proficiency. Yeah, sure. So let's put that on. I do have some maintenance I need to do on my inventory because, again, like after I filmed the last batch, I realised there's a lot of stupid stuff I've done. Like look at all this food I put in Natalie's inventory instead of Chaos's. Like it's ridiculous. We can also put those nomad boots on Liz as well, as I remember doing before. Like Liz is going to get a bit more geared out on this floor, as far as I remember. Anyway, there's no secrets down here, but maybe it's worth it if you want the breeches. And also, of course, you can click that once if it's already recharged. I don't actually remember. I think that's a helm, if you're wondering what that was on the floor. Okay, so our torch is looking like it's going to go out soon. Okay, here we go. Ah, fuck. Shit, I clicked out of the window and it crashed. No, please don't crash. Grimrock just crashed. That's not going to ruin my Fraps file, is it? Please, no. Okay, be right back, guys. Shit. Oh my god. Wow. It didn't ruin it. It didn't ruin it. Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I have to kill this guy again. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. It didn't ruin it, so we can continue playing. I thought I'd have to redo the floor again. That was a spider, and it's worse knowing that he's right around that corner and you can't do anything about it. So here we go. We're going to precast. We're going to trigger him. We're going to run back. Did that trigger him? Oh, don't tell me I have to look at him. Don't tell me I have to look at him. There, he's there. He's there. You do have to look at him. All right. Okay, so spiders. Lots of them on this floor. And they're not just like scary in their animations. They're pains in the ass. They are horrible. I just mentioned that I think this is probably one of the hardest floors because of where you are, like in terms of how skilled your characters are in the game at the moment. But also they've got like the most ridiculously annoying % chance to inflict poison on you when they attack you. And when we start getting poisoned, that's when I'm going to start showing you guys like the potions and the alchemy and stuff. Because that's when it starts to get quite important to cure yourself of said poison. It just means you slowly tick down health as you go. But man alive, they're just horrible. They are horrible, horrible, vile creatures that are just massive pains in the asses. We've also only got 2 arrows. Where did the rest of our arrows go? They're not down the pit of doom, are they? We got oh no, okay, they're all there. Somehow I didn't pick them up before. We're going to swap that torch. Actually, we're going to keep that torch with us in our inventory because we'll use that later. So yeah, hope... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hope you're not too scared of spiders, guys, because the next couple of floors are kind of infested with them. They're all over the place. We also need to rest up. Let's rest and end the episode, shall we? Since this one's gone on for a little while. I can't hear you, but I know you can hear me. I tried to talk to the other people that have been here before you. They were criminals, but I sense that you I can trust. Trust us with what? Trust us with what? I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you tomorrow.